Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Aftab Mandal and in this video I'm going to talk about what is code reusability in object-oriented programming. So code reusability, as the name suggests, we can it is a practice where we can reuse the code again and again as per our needs. Uh, for example, if you have worked in a project, you know how long code goes. It can be either of 1,000 lines or 5,000 lines. But what professionals do, they use the same method to reuse that method again and again, so that they don't have to create that code from right from the scratch and uh, begin everything right from the scratch and then use the code. They use this technique of reusability of code and reusing the same code again and again. So that makes them professional, uh, and that's what we need to achieve as we are learning Java programming. So how we can achieve this code reusability? So there are multiple frameworks and libraries where they provide our ready-made code which we can directly use from the libraries and frameworks and modules. And also there is in object-oriented programming there are several techniques where we can use the code again and again. They are inheritance, polymorphism, and composition. So what inheritance is, it's that a subclass can inherit properties of superclass, meaning the subclass can use the same methods of superclass, which saves the code, which saves creating a new method. It can directly use the same method from superclass. Whereas in polymorphism, we can use the method and we can overload the method and use the same method in different ways, making our code more versatile and more maintainable and readable. And there is a composition technique where we can use a class, where we can use a new class as a member of our own class, where we don't have to inherit the properties of those class and we can use directly the methods of that class. So this makes our code also reusable. And there are some frameworks like Spring and Hibernate and so many frameworks which helps in our code reusability. One thing you need to make sure that while using this practice of code reusability, don't make your code too much complex, where you can't even understand what which code we're using where. So you need to use proper techniques, and you need to make your code more uh, readable or maintainable, where it can be understandable with your fellow teammates. So that was all from my side. Code reusability is just a technique where professionals use it in their own way, uh, and as a Java programmer, we all should use this technique. With that being said, I would like to end my video here, and that was all from my side. This is Aftab Mandal signing off.